Hi and welcome. So in this video we're going to quickly go over levels of measurement with data. So we're just going to explain when you have variables, what is the difference between categorical and scale type variables. So categorical variables are qualitative in nature, and categorical variables can either be nominal or ordinal. A nominal variable means that the variable has no specified ranking. So if you consider, for example, gender, there's no increments in gender. You either are male or you are female. Similarly with ethnicity, participants will be grouped into whether they are Caucasian or African American. So there is no ranking. Individuals and participants just belong to one group or another type of group. The other type of categorical variable is ordinal, and ordinal is when there is a ranking. One quite common confusion that students have is that they often believe that Likert scale data is a scale measurement, but actually it is ordinal because the data is ranked. For instance, on a 5-point Likert scale, a value of 1 could specify never, and a value of 5 would specify all the time. So these data points that are collected are in a rank order. So it is ordinal data. And so also if you're collecting data on individual salaries, but the salaries are grouped into, say, those earning 0 to 10,000, 10 to 30, 30 to 50, 50 plus, that would also be ordinal in nature because the data that's being collected is ranked into groups. So a salary type data could also be scale in nature if there is no groupings for the salary data points. For instance, it could just be that you're collecting the exact value of individual salaries. So for participant 1 it could be 50,000, 2 could be 65,000, 3 could be 71,000. So the data would then exist on a scale where there is no grouping. Another example of ordinal data would be satisfaction level. So are you satisfied, not satisfied, a little bit satisfied, that they would be ranked and ordered. So we've gone through variables and what are categorical. So they can either be the nominal type, where there's no ranking, or ordinal, where there is a ranking. The other type of variable is scale. Is quantitative type data. So, and scale has no set grouping. So for example, the idea we mentioned a minute ago with salary where there's no grouping, time as well, or temperature. So temperature has no set grouping, that you just are recording different data points of temperatures at different times of the day. So they're the differences of the levels there. And now we're just going to go into why is it important to specify the different measures, especially when you're using statistical programs like SPSS. Well, it's definitely important when, for instance, you're constructing charts. So if you were to designate a nominal categorical variable as being scale in nature, when you go to construct a bar chart, the chart would actually come out incorrect. Because the bar chart is, if done correctly and you specify the measure as nominal, the chart would be calculated such that you would have X amount of individuals in category A, male, and X amount in category B, female. But if you left it as scale, SPSS would be confused and would end up creating some normal distribution plot. And it's also very important with inferential statistics. So we'll have an example here if you're conducting a t-test. In this example, we're looking at the effect of gender on income. So for a t-test, you need a scale variable. So income is going to be the scale variable. But if it was specified as ordinal, you wouldn't be conducting a t-test. You should be conducting the non-parametric alternative for that test. So that's just to give you an idea of why it is important to have an understanding of the different measurements, and I hope that this has helped clear up what those differences are. As always, if you have any questions or would like any further clarification, then please feel free to put comments in the section below. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in further videos.